rideshare drivers and food deliverers are not jobs. If people are riding around here working for Uber or Lyft, thinking that that is a job, then you are just as crazy as the people who's running around here and claiming that they are homosexual, they gay, they can't identify themselves. If you think getting a job is that easy by downloading the app, getting your name approved, and you start working today, let me tell you something about Uber and Lyft. It's a scam. Those companies get paid by the consumers to offer us a service. Then they contract other people to deliver the service. The company that contracts you to deliver the service is your boss, is your employer, right? So why are you expecting for the customer who already had to go out their way and pay for this product and pay a delivery fee, and you expect for me to leave you a tip? No, sir. That is not a service. That is not a service occupation. See, you are putting yourself in the middle of somebody else's job, doing their job for them, and they ain't paying you a fraction of the cost for what it is. But some people dedicate their lives to Uber and Lyft, to Grubhub, talking about this is my job. They get up early in the morning. That is a hustle that can be ended at any day, any moment. The next morning you can wake up tomorrow and Uber and Lyft and all those apps could be deleted. Or you can wake up in the morning, don't have no internet access, and how the fuck you gonna work then? All right. So before we get started, I would like for everybody to push the like button. This is just the introduction of the title of the video. Yeah, rideshare drivers and food deliverers, those are not occupational jobs. Those are obligational duties that you're supposed to get paid for in between, and it really don't weigh the cost of the pay. Like, do you know you spend more money picking up and dropping off the food than the people did making the food? Do you know that? So why do you feel like, say what? You said like, share, thank you. Baba Blogs, come on in, push the like button, subscribe to the channel. Do you agree that Uber and Lyft drivers are not real jobs? Grubhub and Uber Eats is not a real job? But we got so many black people, because this is the only type of work that they can get. And they ain't even using their real name and Social Security. They using somebody else's name and Social Security to set up an account for them so they can work. And those people are reaping off the benefits of the taxes because they working under their name. It's a quick way to make money. No, it's not. It's a quick way to get in debt. Don't you know? I was one of the first Lyft drivers that ever existed. And when I got fired from Lyft, I ended up owing the Lyft company like $6,000. How in the hell did I apply for a job and end up owing the company $7,000 and got terminated and still couldn't work? And they added it to my credit. So you tell me, is that a hustle or is that a job? That's a hustle. Then they added to you. Then they added, man, they got my food stamps cut off. I'd rather sit at home and receive my food stamps every month and my government assistant aid. I got more from the government for free than I did when I had to work for hustle and work for Uber and Lyft. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Before we get started, I just wanted to rant some shit out real quick, catch some people's attention. I'm moving up the ladder. I got 13 people in the feed right now and only 5 likes, and we're in our first 5 minutes. That means this video is progressing real good. That means this video is gonna make a nice number for me today. That means this video is gonna be doing real good. So I need y'all to push the like button. I need y'all to get me in this algorithm, and I want to let y'all know why y'all helping me. I'm not getting paid for this shit, not yet. I do not have a monetized page. I am just trying to build my page to get monetized. So I ask that everybody that come in and follow and support me, stay in as long as you fucking can. Follow me, listen to me, respect what I'm saying, and I guarantee you will get a laugh, a better feeling in your body of life. You will get inspired. You will get motivated to get off your ass, go start your own business. You will get something out of watching me. Okay, now that I done said my disclosures, and I'm also, I got to disclose this. I am not responsible for anything that I say, that I talk about, or do when I'm live. I go into full character mode when Snaggerpuss is Snaggerpuss, and so I am not responsible for anything that I say or do. So with them disclosures already out there, I would like for everybody that's in here right now to push the like button, the share button, the notification bell button. Y'all want to be notified every time I go live, because it's going to go bing, Snag is live. All right, y'all know this business, right? Let it make sense. All right, first of all, we need to slow the whole, this whole, atmosphere down. And we're going to start off with a 420 session. Yeah, if you're 420 friendly, participate. If you're not, spectate, sit on the sideline. Don't be a negative. Be a positive. Participate. Motivate. Don't be a hater. You know, there's so many people in this world that's miserable and hateful. They wake up, miserable at themselves because the first thing that they looked at when they looked in the mirror was a miserable, ugly ass person who just don't know how to make themselves. The devil's a goddamn lie. That's the devil, nigga. That is the devil. When I'm saying something truly motivating and positive, the devil will come through with a loud sound to distract my people, listeners' ears. The devil's a goddamn lie. Early in the morning. Not today, motherfucker. Not the motherfucking day. Calm down. Cool. All right. Let's talk about what we was finna talk about. All these fake ass, lazy ass people going out here thinking they got a job, working, staying out in the streets, working all damn day, 15, 16 hours a day, and barely come home with $300. Like, what the hell is going on? Don't you know Uber and Lyft is a scam? They give you as many rides as they want to. You only gonna get a certain amount of rides in the numbers of the amounts of the rides. And like, you ain't gonna get the big rides. They give all the big rides to the new white people that just signed on, just coming out in they brand new cars. Them rides that they getting $60, $70, $80. And you riding around and you only seeing rides for $7, $12, $8, $7, $6. And then when you pick that person up and drop them off, you gotta take them 20 miles that way and drop them off. By the time you drop them off, your gas is gone. You got to cash out real fast. They penalize you. You can make $150 in 3 hours and an hour with Uber. But if you need that money right then, you can cash it out. They gonna penalize you like 40%. So if you cash out that 140, you might can only get like $65. So you cash out that $65. You done gave up half of your work just to get half of your cash because you needed it fast. Now, they done ripped you off and took half of your money because you doing an emergency cash out. Now you back out there working again with a half a tank of gas, going to pick up this person, gonna take you 20 miles out this way. Then they gonna give you another hit. You gotta go 50 miles to go pick this motherfucker up. Then they gonna take them another 20 miles down out this. Do you know that it is not worth your time to drive for Uber and Lyft? And Uber and Lyft, now you see $7 on the screen, but Uber and Lyft charge them $21, $35, but they only pay the driver $7, $8. You don't see what the riders see when they order the ride. You only see what Uber gonna get your ass when you go pick their ass up. And then they got nerve to be mad at us because they don't see a tip. going across the screen. How the fuck you think I'm gonna give you a tip when Uber done already charged me $21 to go less than 10 miles down the goddamn street? Huh? You supposed to get a compensation and a tip from Uber, not the customer. You're not providing me a service. You're providing Uber a service. You're picking up the riders for Uber. Same thing with Grubhub, food delivery service. You know this bitch left a goddamn nasty ass note in my goddamn food bag the other night talking about you one of them tipless motherfuckers that don't like to tip. I tell you one of them worthless, lazy ass bitches that don't want to go fill out an application and get a real job. So I went off on this bitch, and actually she got fired for doing this shit because I called Uber and I told him, I said, man, this bitch done contaminated my food. She done went in the seal and put a handwritten note, and it touched my goddamn hamburger, and this shit, it got some white powder on it. I think it's anthrax. I called 911. Damn sure did. I called 911. I told them that the damn Uber Eats delivery driver delivered my food. And when I got in there, I opened it up, and it was a goddamn white piece of paper with a white substance on it. And I don't know if she's trying to poison me. So they had to call the bomb squad out. They had to come and call the chemical and enhancement squad out. And they had to do the chemical test on this goddamn burger. And so with all that being said, after Uber found out that the police was called and a police report made on that driver, they suspended her motherfucking bitch ass. I bet you won't go to the next motherfucker talking about, oh, you ain't tipping? I left a note in the motherfucking bag for your ass. Okay, I left a goddamn big complaint at corporation for your ass. By the time you get home tonight, by the time you wake up in the morning and look at your email, you gonna realize your ass ain't got no wannabe job. See, that's a wannabe job. See, those people living off hopes and dreams that they can get a job and start making money today. That's them today motherfuckers. Them right now, give me something motherfuckers. That's the only motherfuckers that go out and feel like Uber and Lyft and Grubhub is a good way to make money. Or a sorry ass, no kid, never had a job, living off their damn mama. They finally get $60, $70 just for riding around. Can I get an amen? Do anybody know what I'm talking about right now? I'm really upset right now. I'm really upset because I just seen another post on Instagram. This black lady, she ordered some food off of Uber Eats. And when the white lady came to the door, the black lady had a tip in cash in her hand. And she was like, well, I seen on the app you didn't tip, so I left you a note in your bag. You can keep that. I don't want that. Bitch, I don't want this food. You just made it. You just told me in so many words. You just sabotaged my food. Huh? Did you spit in it? I don't know. I ain't gonna even open it up to see. Bitch, the words that you said made me don't even want this food no more. So I'm calling your job and I'm gonna tell them what you said to me. And I'm gonna tell them and I'm gonna ask them that same question. If you was me and a person told you something like that to you, would you be afraid to eat this food? Because if I eat this food and something happened to me, don't you know this is Uber's responsibility? The nerve. The bitch had the nerve to ask for a goddamn tip. The fuck is wrong with you? Bitch, you ain't did shit for a tip. You went and picked that bag up, which was already ready for you when you got there, walked back to your car, got in it, put it in reverse, put it in drive, pulled up in front of my driveway, put it in park, got out the car. Bitch, what the fuck did you do to get a tip? What? Did you help make that burger? Did you put it in an extra warm bag to make sure that temperature won't stay that same temperature all the way until it got to my front door? Hell no, bitch, you didn't go over to Call of Duty for your job. So what make you think I'm supposed to go over to Call of Duty for my order and give you some extra money after I done paid for my product and paid for a delivery service? Bitch, that extra $3 and $1.99 or $2.99 that Uber Eats charged me to deliver this food, that's your goddamn tip. The fuck you come to me asking me for cash for? You expecting a motherfucker to give your ass something? Now you done got your expectations broken in half, bitch. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. Guess what? Your ass don't deserve no tip. You ain't did shit. Tips are for servicers, servers, people who serve people and make people feel comfortable while they being served. That's what a tip is. Not for no motherfucker grabbing no goddamn food that's already prepared that somebody else made for their ass. What the fuck? You don't get no tip for motherfucking parking my car valet driver. The fuck wrong with you? Nigga, this your job. Don't this restaurant pay you to park cars? What the fuck you think I'm gonna give you some extra money for? If you want a more high paying job, go apply at a high paying workplace. God damn it, or go apply for a high paying job. Don't think you gonna get that extra money out of motherfucking me. I ain't giving your ass shit. I work too hard for my money to be just giving you extra money away after I done paid extra money to motherfucking have some shit brought to me, nigga. Cause I don't want to motherfucking go nowhere. That ain't no motherfucking goddamn job. Oh, lazy ass, wannabe ass, give me something ass nigga. Now you, because you grab my motherfucking food, you think I'm finna give your ass. How much you expecting out of a tip? Cause I only paid $7 for that burger. And you want me to tip you what? $5, $10? Man, I'll slap the dog shit out your mouth if you say some shit like, if you even look like you about to think to say some shit like that to me. I will slap the dog shit out your ass. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Go get your ass a real job. Go out there and find your ass some real work. You know, it is jobs that people get paid tips. Like a waitress. Like you can be a waitress. Waitresses only get paid like $3 an hour. So they base their whole career off the kindness, the tips that they can make throughout the day. You know, waitresses only make like $3.50, $4.50 an hour plus tips. See, they tips substantially make up for the $3-4 an hour that they work for. What the fuck you talking about? Waitresses don't get paid $4 an hour. My mama been working at Shoney's for the last 35 years, and she's a waitress. Guess how much my mama get paid? She get paid $4.30 an hour plus her tips. Now every day my mama might make about $600-700 in tips, but she gotta show her titties. She gotta have her ass pad on. Like my mama said, she get tired of swinging her hips and have to bend down and shake her breasts every time she put a glass of water in front of them white folk face just to get a tip every day. You know how hard black women have to work to get a goddamn tip for servicing motherfuckers? Then them niggas that deserve goddamn tips. The niggas that have to go over the call and duty and beyond the motherfucker make it happen, that make a motherfucker feel good, that get a goddamn tip. Am I the only motherfucker? All right, let me acknowledge the people that's in the feed. I am so sorry if I got too hysterical and too radical for some of y'all. You know, so I'm a real civilized person. I really talk normal. Like, I'm sorry. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the Mr. Snaggerpuss I Ain't Shit Show. Mr. Snaggerpuss Ain't Shit Show. Hey, I really don't know what to name my show. I don't know if the name it Mr. Snaggerpuss Ain't Shit, the Holy News Channel. I named it the Holyfied News. Holyfield News is I done came up with so many goddamn names to my show. Mr. Snaggerpuss, WTF, late night talk show. What the fuck? Hell no. Like somebody stole my goddamn WTF show. So did. And they rewrote it some kind of way and made it sound better. And now it's viral on YouTube. I ought to be able to go back and sue them niggas for copyright infringements because I thought of that idea way back in 2012. Now 2025, they got a big ass popular show, the WTF What the Fuck Show on YouTube. They just let a nigga steal my idea and run off in the stars with it. I ain't mad at them. Yeah. Don't forget to tip your dealer. Drug dealers don't get tips. And since I am a dealer, I know that for a fact. You know, it take one to know one. I ain't never got a tip for selling drugs a day in my life. No, I mean casino dealer. Hell yeah, you supposed to tip a casino dealer. You don't tip a casino dealer, especially if you hit. That is a duty. Bless the dealer, nigga. Like, hell yeah, I bless the dealer every time I strike. I ain't gonna bless his ass if I lose. Hell no. Bless the dealer, though. I bless the poker dealer. I bless the blackjack dealer. Every time I strike on blackjack, I bless the dealer. I bless them substantially. Like, I ain't lying, because I strike on their ass. Because I always start off with 50. I'm going to win that hand. I'm going to double up. I hit that 100. I'm going to put that 50 in my pocket. I'm going to double press that 100. I get that 100. Now, I double back. I'm going to play two hands at 50. I'm going to double up, Get that 100, run it back. You damn right. As soon as I get those 2 double ups out that hand, I give that dealer $50 in chips. Thank you, brother. Man, you just helped me. You just helped me turn $50 into $300. Here go your $50 tip. And you'll be surprised when you tip that dealer how much you start to win more. The dealer start working for you, not the casino, and that motherfucker start to, God damn, ain't nobody. Man, here go you another. That's $100 tip, nigga, because I done doubled up. Now I'm at $200 a while. Yep. And then when I fall off, he fuck around and hit a 21, and on one of my 19s or one of my 20s, and he bust me down. I take all my money back. Start back with $50. Come on, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. If I make money, you make money. You know how we go. Hey, incognita in the house. There go my baby girl. All right, now I know I'm going to have a good show, a good clean show. And anybody come in here with that negative ass bullshit, she going to sweep your ass right out the goddamn door. So everything in here that we talking about right now, I think this is grown folk forum topic conversation. Do you believe that a Uber driver should get tipped? Do you believe that a Grubhub driver should get tipped? It's a lot of places that think that deserve tips that don't deserve tips. Do you believe that a lady at a liquor store working at a convenience store deserve tips? No. Every time a customer come to that register and leave any money extra, if he say keep the change, that ain't for you to keep the change. That's for you to take the change, put it on the register, and pay it forward. Because how many other customers going to come behind him and going to be 10, 15 cents short, a nickel, some motherfuckers 1 penny, and y'all still want, well, you a penny short, you still need $1. Like, so if you count your blessings and take all that excess change, put it in a jar, it's a tip jar, but it's also an overflow blessing jar. And play everybody blessing that can't afford to pay at the end. And then the people like that, they'll start tipping you more. At the end of the night, you'd have blessed everybody who was short on their money and help them pay for their stuff with your tips. And you would have received more tips through God, through the abundance of God, just for blessing other people. See, you would have made more money than you ever could have possibly imagined by being open-hearted. Not keeping that money, taking that statement for granted. Keep the change like you're going to keep it for yourself. No, keep the change on top of the register and pay it forward. At the end of the night, you can take all that change, rack it up, and put it in your pocket. That's your blessing. And you know what I'm saying? Is this the real snagger? You already know Rip Van. What's up, Rip? This is Snag A Puss, the real snagger. You already know. I'm the lover man, snagger. I'm the lover man, snagger. Yeah. Nigga day, doom day, nigga dumb day, nigga I'm day, noon day, I'm dumb day, nigga I'm day, new day, I'm numb day, nigga I'm day, new day, nigga I'm day, nigga new day, nigga I'm day. Hey, I go hard every day. I wrote this song. Yesterday. I go hard like Monday, nigga, new day like Tuesday, nigga, new day like Wednesday, nigga, new day like Thursday. Hey, that's my song, New Day. It's a new day like Monday. It's a new day like Tuesday. It's a new day like Wednesday. It's a new day. New day like Monday. It's a new day like Tuesday. It's a new day like Wednesday. It's a new day like Thursday. It's a new day, new day, hey. That's my new song. How y'all doing? God, prayer, love, and light. Yeah, that's what I be saying too. I be saying something similar to that. Peace, love, and Afro grease. Yeah. I say something similar to that, you know, you know. Now that I'm gonna slow down and I'm gonna start, I got a couple people's attention. I had some people's attention. I had 34 people in my feed. I blinked, looked to the right, looked to the left, looked again, and I had 10. God damn, that mean that was 24 haters, spectators. How do you say, people that had no taters to my business, in my business. They really was just spectating. See, they didn't stick around long enough to realize that in this video, guess what I'm about to do? I'm gonna give away $100 to 10 individuals who can't afford to buy lunch today. And I don't want to give it away directly to the people in my feed. I want to give it away to people in my feed that know that there's other people in the world that's in need. So if you know of a person who don't have no money, who can't eat, can't think straight right now, might need just a bowl of cereal or a cup of rice, or maybe that $10 might buy a small package of diapers so they can clean their baby buttocks, and because they don't have no diapers to provide for their kids. I'm willing to help 10 people through 10 people. That's the way I like to bless people. I like to bless people through other people, like people bless me through people, and how I receive my blessings by meeting people and networking with people. I want to help somebody in the world today who can't help themselves. I'm going to give away $100 to 10 people. See, I got money to give away because I work. I own business. I'm about business. I don't chase money, money chase me. You know what I'm saying? I don't live for money. I don't care about money. Everybody else do, though. One thing I learned about life and everything that's in it, it ain't been a day in my life that I haven't lived that I did not have to spend no money. So there's not a day in my life that I have to live that I know that I will need some money. So if anybody say that money ain't shit, that's a person who ain't never had none. And I don't fuck with people like that. I don't fuck with broke ass people. I don't fuck with nothing ass people. I sure don't fuck with people who ain't never, ever, ever, ever had no real money before. Because those people are suicidal. Those people are desperate. Those people are delusional. Those people will do anything for $1 because they never had none before. You see this right here? Freeway. See, I used to be a cocaine cowboy, a freeway rider. I was free. I'd jump in that car, throw the bricks on the back seat and ride. I ain't hiding shit. Throw my backpacks right on the back seat and ride. I've never been stopped on the freeway. I done went to a whole bunch of cities and towns, made my way. All I was looking for was a Martin Luther King Boulevard and some train tracks. And wherever the projects at, there's some niggas. And get what? I'm gonna find a bad bitch. I'm gonna put some of that coke in her nose, and she gonna show me with all the niggas, all the females that snort coke, and I'm gonna come around like the devil on their ass, and I'm gonna spread like Jesus said. I come in like a thief in the night out of nowhere and just make my money, and the next day I'm gone, and I pop back up out of the group of people that I met while I was there. I'll find 2-3 crash dummies, and I'll tell them and say, man, listen here, bro, I'm gonna bring each one of y'all back a kilo, man. And when I bring you that work, all I want you to do is get on your feet, man, tell everybody it's yours, and tell them you got a never-ending supply. And I put 3 motherfuckers on in each city that I went to, and get what? I ended up turning each one of them motherfuckers against each other, and each one of them motherfuckers killed each other, and I found another motherfucker to replace each one of them. See, y'all don't even know who the fuck I am, see? I used to sell cocaine, heroin, pills, weed, ecstasy. It didn't matter. If it was a drug, I sold it. If it was a gun, I sold it. I had rocket launchers. I had every goddamn thing a nigga could ever imagine. Don't worry about where my plug came from. I was getting everything. Everything. I was doing everything. I even had hoe houses. You know what hoe houses is? That means I had houses with a bunch of holes in them. And at night, they would wake up. See, at my house, wake up time was at 7 p.m. When the sun started to go down, yeah, I had a sun system in my house that started to rise. So sunrise was at 7 p.m. All my hoes woke up and they started, they started their workout, brushed their teeth routine. All of them had to do the workout routines together. Like they all had to prepare themselves to get ready to go to work that night. Now all my hoes woke up at 7. By 10 o'clock, they was all on the blade. They was in position. All the ones that was gonna fuck was fucking. All the ones that were gonna suck was sucking. If they didn't meet their quota, they couldn't come home that night. And they know what time it is, bitch. You better go out there and get my money. And don't let the sun catch your ass, cause your quota for the next day gonna add to it. So I was doing things that niggas couldn't imagine. I had bitches and I had niggas. I pimped niggas too. Don't get it twisted. I sold cocaine. I was a drug dealer. I was a player. I wasn't a pimp. I tell everybody, see, I was a player. I was taught to be a player. And a player learns how to play the game in every aspect of it. So when niggas understand when you're dealing with a player, it ain't like you dealing with no motherfucking goddamn pimp, nigga. Pimps, they only know one thing. Some of them gorilla pimps, some of them finesse pimps. Some of them, just straight macadaptions. Then you got those Macs. See, a Mac just know how to smooth talk a bitch out of every goddamn thing. But a player is a cold combination of a Mac, a pimp, a drug dealer. See, that's what type of nigga I am. I'm a cold motherfucker from the Himalaya, player. See, I'm a player. How y'all doing, man? I'm gonna tell y'all some stories about my past and the things that I done been through in life and the way I move in life. See, I don't move like the rest of you niggas move, man. I don't do it like y'all. See, I'm a cold motherfucker. Not only, am I just, a player in the game, we dangerous. See, players is pimps, game bangers, goddamn Macs, goddamn cutthroats. Like, nigga, I'm a robber, nigga. Don't get it twisted, nigga. What they call me, a jack of all trades, street nigga. That's what I am. If you understand that, that's a player. See, players is the coldest motherfucker in the game. See, Max, they finesse, they smooth. Pimps, they on that pimp shit. They see, they can't shake it. No matter what, however they move, they will always be identified as a pimp. But a player, shit, they see, we keep these motherfuckers in. They'll never be able to identify a player. Remember that. So the way we move, the way we groove, it's a little bit different than the rest of these niggas, man. And I'm gonna teach y'all this shit as y'all go, and the more y'all follow me and watch me. A player in what game? The game of life, player. The game of life. This is one big ass monopoly board that we living on. And do you know how to play it? That's the question. Do you know how to play it? Because I've been living it and playing it all my life. And there ain't no rules to this shit. Yeah, they wrote some, but real players don't follow none of them motherfuckers. And we still on the board and can't be knocked off. You make us disappear, but some kind of way we'll reappear, and you be like, God damn, because we players, homie. Remember that. Remember that. We special niggas. Ain't that many of us. Ain't that many of us. And see, the way we move, you'll never know it. We know how to stay under the radar. We don't want the fame. We don't want the limelight. Nigga. Let me ask you a question. If I wanted 5 gold, if I wanted 5 gold chains around my neck, do you think I would have it? Each one of those chairs that you look at cost what? $2,400 a piece? I could have bought me a couple gold chains. Gold earrings. I got gold. I just don't wear it. I got gold. I did buy some gold. Even after I told myself I'd never wear it again, I bought a little because I was still addicted to the feeling. I bought a couple carats of gold diamond earrings. I bought me a gold ring. I bought a gold chain. But I never put it on. The reason why I don't wear jewelry is because one of my partners, when we was younger, my partner got killed over his jewelry. Little young nigga, he ain't never got into no fight with nobody. He ain't never really got into no argument with nobody. He never had to. He was too cool for that. And he went to this little party, you know, following behind these girls. And it was a group of little young niggas there that ain't never had shit. And he was, you know, the bitches was on him because he was a fly nigga. And he walked real light, and that's what his name. His name was White Tony, man. My boy, White Tony. And the reason why we call him White Tony, because all he wore was white. That's all he wore. And that nigga stayed clean all day long, white. He moved light. See, White Tony was like one of the coldest players I ever fucking seen. I ain't never seen a player never had to fight. You know what I mean? But he ain't had to fight. Like, niggas don't understand what I'm talking about. But he wasn't that street nigga. He wasn't the full package of a player, man. That's how he ended up getting smoked. Because, you know, a real package of a player, see, that situation happened to me, and I ended up, you know, walking out of that party. I wasn't in all white. I was in all red, but the niggas didn't take my chains. I bet you that. Each one of them niggas was holding their kidneys and grabbing their back. Because I knocked their ass loose. Like, what the fuck? I remember one time a dude tried to rob me. I was selling some weed. I pulled up in the project selling weed, and I was the type of nigga, when I pull up, niggas knew it was me, right? Motherfucker just start walking up to the car, throwing the money in my lap. Like, hey, I want a dub. I want this. And I had the weed literally right in my lap. Niggas will pass me the money. I throw it on the seat. Nigga walk up, the next nigga walk up. So this one big ass nigga walks up to the car, and this nigga grabs my whole goddamn bag of weed, just snatch it out my lap. I swear to God, before that nigga had a chance to, when he grabbed it like this, let me show you how he grabbed it. He reached down and he grabbed it. Before he got a chance to walk the step, to take one motherfucking step away, I had already hit his ass 3 times with my 40. Bop, 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 bop. He dropped the bag back in my lap. Yeah, he dropped that motherfucker right back in my lap, and he ran off in the sunset, grabbing his side. This was one of my homeboys. I went to school with this nigga. I knew this big ass nigga ever since I was a kid. And this nigga thought he could just walk up to my car. I'm next. What's up? Give me this shit. Okay, nigga. I had that thing right here. Right here. I'm sitting in the car. The weed right here on my lap. As soon as he walked up and grabbed it, I come, bop, 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 bop. Knocked his whole kidney out his back, like outside, like, oh. Then I jumped out the car, bop, bop, and hit his ass 2 more times. On GP, nigga, you should have never tried that shit. So I knocked his ass. That's my boy. His name was Big Dennis. His ass ran off in the bushes, ran through the woods. And when I found out about him, they said he was in the hospital. It was fucked up because they said he had died like twice. And they brung his ass back to life. And I was like, God damn, that nigga came back to life? But this nigga was a big ass nigga, right? This nigga was like 6'5", 350 pounds. Big ass nigga. But when they said he came back to life and he was living, I got mad. I was like, God damn. They were like, why you getting mad? Because these white folks is finna charge me with attempted murder. You get more time for shooting a nigga than you do for killing a nigga. Why you think I got out the car, stood over the nigga, and shot him 2 more times? I shot the nigga. I tried to kill him. The fuck you mean? I don't let no nigga live. I get less time. I would have got 5 years for just shooting a nigga like that. That nigga tried to rob me. But I would have got self-defense because the nigga tried to rob me. I just had to self-incriminate myself. This is how the whole case got fucked up. Because I did have to go, when I went to court, I had to tell them what happened. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm going to tell it, the truth. The nigga walked up to my car and snatched my weed out my lap, and I didn't even let his ass walk away. He robbed me. He didn't strong arm rob me. Well, he did strong arm rob me. He used his hands, but he ain't had no weapon. But he's 350 pounds, and I'm only 100 pounds soaking wet. But that 40 was an equalizer. That's all I can tell you. That 40 caliber, our Second Amendment, give little men like me the right to protect themselves and equal this shit out With you big ass motherfuckers that think you big and hard, when I hit you with this thing right here, you're gonna realize this is an equalizer. Now we the same size. And I'm gonna beat the fuck out of your let me calm down. I got 25 people, but nobody liking me like that. I ain't got 25 likes. So, can I get 25 likes with these 25 people? So they tell me that I shouldn't be talking about my past the way I talk about it, but when you start reliving the thoughts of the past and how people did things to you and you had to fuck them up for doing things to you like that, it makes me feel bad because my boy lived and he had to have he didn't have no kidneys. I shot both his kidneys out and he had to go to dialysis every week. But you ain't gonna believe this shit. This nigga was a gangster. But this nigga came to court on me. He testified on me like he was a victim. Talking about, yeah, he shot me 3 times and I was trying to run away and I fell down and he ran and he stood over me and he shot me 2 more times. This big motherfucker, I was cracking up laughing in courtroom like, I was cracking up because his big ass was that nigga did not walk up to my car like that. He walked up to my car like he was a big badass gangster. Nigga just walked up and snatched my shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I got something for your big ass, homie. See, I was a player that didn't play no games, man. And I stayed ready. I don't give a fuck what you say. I kept 2 pistols on me at all times. And I kept a goddamn AR-15 or SKS in the trunk. When I stay ready, I stay ready. And niggas knew I stayed ready. But niggas still would try. See, damn, my goddamn teeth just fell out. Niggas would still try my little ass. No matter what I do, how smooth I tried to move, these niggas would still try me and get fucked up in the process. Ain't that the bullshit? Yeah. But anyway, my boy, he had to have he had to have dialysis all the time, right? And I feel sorry for it. You ain't gonna believe this shit. This nigga lived at least 20 years after I shot him. I thought the nigga was gonna die any month, any day. I'm like, this nigga should be dead by next week. Them bullets gonna kill. One of them bullets gonna move down and go and kill his ass. But this nigga lived for 20 years. And then get what? He didn't die from kidney failure. The nigga died from AIDS. And I was like, oh, hell no. Ain't no goddamn way. This nigga was still getting pussy after I shot him. I don't know how this nigga was getting pussy after I shot him. I don't know how he got some pussy after I shot him. All right, man, let me quit talking. What's the name of this video? Oh, yeah. Uber and what's that? Rideshare companies and food deliverers are not jobs. That's the name of this title. I don't know how in the hell we got off script like that. That is the name of this. Is it a real job if Walmart employ you to deliver people's food? Yeah, you getting paid by the hour from Walmart. But don't expect the customer to give you a tip when you get there. You didn't do nothing extra. You didn't go out. You wasn't using your time to take that food out your way to bring it to that customer. You wasn't doing that customer service. That service was included with the fee that the customer had to pay to Walmart. Walmart is a company. They supposed to pay their employees well. They charged us well, so they supposed to pay y'all well. That's not our job to give you a tip if your employer ain't paying you for it. You should demand a higher wage for the type of work that you're doing if you want to make more money. Don't put it on the consumer, put it on your boss. Strike. Go to strike. Stop delivering them motherfuckers. Make him realize that the delivery ain't worth the cost. And that'll be on y'all, not me. But it's not a customer's duty to tip certain services. If you're not the occupational server, you shouldn't get a tip. If you don't hold the license to do the serving, and you're the one that did the serving, and you service that customer to the fullest agreement, yeah. You know the type of people that you service, that give you a service and you tip them. Your barber, your cosmetologist, your hairstylist, your nail tech. What other services you think that deserve to get tips? You you tip your doctor? You're supposed to tip your doctor. You know that, right? You're supposed to tip your doctor. You're supposed to tip your dentist. You know why you tip those type of people in high professions? Because in life, those are the people that work in the professions of necessities. Something you will eventually need as a necessity in life. You will have to deal with one of those type of people that's going to service you. You tip those people well. Why? Because when you really need that service and you call that person, they will make sure that you get the service that you really need in a proper time. Hey, no problem. They'll even make a way for you sometimes. But if you don't tip them, you'll find your ass on the back end of the stick like everybody else. Like I tell customers all the time, man, if you don't tip me well, don't expect for me to treat you like VIP. And don't expect me to remember your name. If every time you walk up and I say, man, what's your name again? That means you didn't tip me well enough. I don't know about the rest of y'all. You ain't got, I don't, shit. You ain't in the business I'm in. My business come with tips. See? I don't expect it. Don't have to. A tip is a token of appreciation from the customer who received the service. If you do your best and do a good job servicing that customer, then you will receive a tip. You shouldn't expect one. I've never expected a tip, but some kind of way, the Lord and customers bless me all the time with tips. Nobody's supposed to expect a goddamn tip. No. Unless you a waitress, unless you are a waitress and you're making $3.30 an hour like my mama, and you done went to a table and serviced the motherfucker and to the humblest of your abilities. And yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, you sure you need some extra water? Are y'all, everything's all right? Is there anything wrong? If there's anything wrong, we will fix it for you. Oh, you don't like the way that's cooked? It's not well enough? I'll take it back to the chef. Don't worry. I'll be like, if you go over to Call of Duty to service a person, you don't have to expect a tip. That customer should already be adding up the tip that he's going to give you. I had a server that served me so well the other day at this restaurant that, and it was just, she was just on point. I'm talking about before I even thought about asking for coffee, she would walk up with the coffee and be like, you want me to top you off? I'm like, shit, hell yeah. And it was the way she was just polite, and the way she was said, and then the way she said it, yeah, I would never forget it. She was like, you want me to top you off? And I'm, hell yeah. Man, you sure know how to talk to your customers. I love a woman like you. I'm serious, like, and it was just that little interaction with the customer. She making me feel good. She making sure all my stuff. She came back and asked me, is everything good? Is your food tasting good? I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm like, is the temperature in the room good enough for you? Is it too cold, too hot? I'm like, thank you. You are very sweet. I left that lady a $10 tip. I had to. See, people don't understand what service providers do to receive a tip. But it's also, people don't understand that it's not a service provider's duty or obligation, or to have it locked in their mind to expect that a customer is supposed to tip. So no matter what, if a customer tip or they don't, you know what I mean? They still patronize the business. And in my field of business, for my prices, what I charge, if a customer don't tip me $1, I am not mad at him for not tipping me. I'm not. I got the money for the services that I provided. I'm highly satisfied. Thank you. The tip is a token of appreciation. Hey, so remember, I'm a person that the same way you like your haircut, It's gonna come a day where you're gonna need a haircut at a special time. And I'm the type of person, you can catch me at 3 o'clock not doing shit. And you can pull up and say, hey, let me get a haircut. I'm gonna look at you and I'll remember that last time you here, you wasn't tipping. I'm gonna be like, man, I ain't gonna be able to get to you till like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I got an appointment coming right now. See, only VIP customers get treated VIP services. Shit, you don't think we remember y'all? Don't worry about it. Don't tip. And see how I treat you. I'm gonna treat you like a customer. But when you tip me, I'm a roll the red carpet out on you. How you doing, sir? Yeah, man, you want to come in at 3? Oh, no problem, nigga. Because I got customers that tip me well. $100, $200. You want to build a relationship with your service provider, especially if he's a service provider, then you ought to tip. But don't expect no tip. The service provider shouldn't expect no tip. I've never expected no tip. Tips has always been a blessing, a token from God to me. If a customer tip me and turn around and bless me, that's the customer that appreciate the service that I give them. And they know and understand what we working for, what we got to do with all this money that we make. We got to live our lives with it. This ain't enough. But they support and they bless. Now, that's what a tip is truly for a service provider who goes over the call of duty and beyond to give you a good service, make you feel good about it, and that service is beneficial in your life. So, other than that, if they ain't giving you a service that's going to be beneficial to you in your life, what they getting a tip for? The company that they work for should pay them enough where they shouldn't be sitting there expecting tips, right? Oh, yeah. But I tell people the truth. I speak the truth. Niggas don't like me, though. You know, everybody don't deserve the same thing. Everybody don't get it. But everybody see certain people getting shit, then they feel privileged or obligated or feel like they deserved it. And that ain't true. That ain't the way it go. You said $10 is a lot for a $30. Yeah. You think so? No. A tip is a tip. A good tip. I don't even look at the ticket based off my tip. I swear to God I don't. I base my tip off their services, how they make me feel when I'm there. And if they don't come say nothing to me, or if they just leave me at the table, don't check up on me, all that shit plays a real factor. Because when I come inside to dine, I want to dine under a dining experience. I don't want to shit. I just don't want to sit there. If you expecting a tip, then you need to do something to get a tip, right? Shit. But at the same time, some people, some people don't. Some people just don't understand that the jobs that they have are not tippable jobs, and they don't expect a tip. But if you're an Uber driver out here doing Uber Eats and riding people around, and you don't pick this person up and drop them off over here, and you get looking back at them expecting for them to tip you, man, you better sit your goofy ass down and go get a real job somewhere. This ain't no real job, nigga. You trying to make $30 an hour, $40 an hour, ain't you? If you want to make $30 an hour, go to school, nigga. Like, I mean, fucked up. I'm not finna pay you. I'm trying to make $30 an hour too, nigga. I just needed to ride over to go, to this bitch house. But god damn, you trying to make a nigga. Y'all, Uber used to be cheaper than a taxi cab. Now Uber is just as expensive as a taxi cab, like, or more. Like, shit, it cost me $25 just to go to the house and come to work. That's expensive as fuck. That's $50 a day if I had to ride Uber, going and coming. Shit. In 10 days, that's $500 that I done spent on Uber just riding back and forth to work. The fuck? Hell no. But like I told you, I worked for Lyft and Uber, and I got fired, and I ended up owing them money. See, what happened was in the beginning, they had this brilliant ass idea. They gonna give away brand new cars to Lyft drivers. You got a clean driver record and driver license. You want to work for Lyft, get a brand new car. Now they tell me when I get this brand new car, all I had to pay was a $250 deposit, and do a minimum of 30 rides a week, and it will automatically cover the cost of the car, and I can lease this car out, pay this car off, and be able to work for Lyft and Uber. Yeah, and that shit sound like a sweet ass deal. You know how many people were signing up for that shit in LA? Was getting a new car, riding for Lyft and Uber. We thought we was getting deals. Man, them motherfuckers, man. Man, the car started fucking up. All the warranty, the maintenance, and all that shit was on you. You had to pay for that shit. Then, and I was having problems because my car, the gear shifter wouldn't. I couldn't even get the car to go and drive. Right? I mean, one time I had a ride, and I clicked on the ride, and it took me over 15 minutes to get the damn car to go from park to drive. And by the time I got the car and drive, they had canceled the ride. Man, boy, I found myself sleeping on the side of the road in that goddamn brand new raggedy ass car with all my clothes in it. And then they want you to clean the car out. You can't have nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm damn near basically living in the car. I got pillows, blankets on the back seat. I got all my suitcases in the trunk. I went to go pick up this one bitch. She want to go to goddamn to the goddamn Long Beach airport, and she had like 20 carry-on bags. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can't even take you because I got bags in my trunk and I got bags on the seat. I'm like, I thought you was just trying to get a ride. Like, I didn't know you was trying to go to the airport with all this shit. And so I had to cancel the ride on the lady because I couldn't put all that shit in my car. Am I the only one? I know I was talking. I'm just ranting. I don't know what I was talking about. They say I got mental issues. I've been getting this letter in the mail from this psychiatrist talking about, you need to come back in and talk to us again. I don't need to come in and talk to nobody. I don't know who refers y'all to me to talk about I need to come in and talk to somebody. I don't need to come in and talk to nobody. Low Cabby, you said work construction is easy money. No, the hell it ain't. That is slave labor, nigga. Like, what the hell? You know, I ain't never had a job in my life, right? Like a real job. Like, I ain't never did no shit like that before. I ain't never filled out an application. I ain't never tried to. I never want to. And now, all these years done went by, I sure don't want to do it now. People say, man, you ain't never had a job before? I ain't never thought about working. You know, for a black man with a structural body, you know what I'm saying, and know how to dance, and don't mind, you know, putting it all in their face, you know, a black man like me, you know, it ain't never been hard for me to get money, a place to stay, clothes, brand new cars, you know. I done had girls, you know, dangle keys at me, talking about, I'll buy you a brand new car if you just come to my house. Like, you know, real black men, we ain't never had them type of problems. You know what I mean? How y'all doing? Show me some love. I make $3K a week. It's easy. Doing what? Construction? Damn, dog. Man, I make $5K a week just talking shit, standing in one spot. Not being told what to do. Hey, you gotta go over here and pick up them damn 2x4. Hey, I need you to go over there and stand, help that truck bag the equipment in. Like, I ain't gotta listen. I don't listen with, I don't work well with authority figures. Now, if I was telling motherfuckers what to do, hey, go over there and drop that pallet over there and get the forklift. Go pick up that goddamn shell over there and drag it over there to that 18-wheeler. I want you to go direct the 18-wheeler. Make sure it get in. Make sure it parallel park that way. Like, long as I'm giving directions as the boss, I work all day. So will. But I ain't never been able to do that. I ain't never had no job. So you got to move up the ladder to be the boss, right? Or you got to start the company. So I thought smart about shit, and I just started my own company. So I'm in position right now to tell motherfuckers, hey, man, I need you to grab that broom, sweep up over there, go in the bathroom, clean that shit out. Hey, man, Come over there, man. Hey, check this out. Everything on that counter need to be cleaned out at all times. Not one speck of motherfucking dust on it. Stay bored. Do not play with that shit. Like, hell no. As long as you keep your stations in compliance, I'm all right. It isn't that you didn't have a job. It's just you didn't need a job. I ain't never needed one. Y'all must ain't never really paid attention to my story, huh?
Where she go? Her thing on 98.
I am the first male of my generation in my family. And I'm, in my generation, what's that? My grandma, my grandmother, my great-grandmother. Okay. If I go back to my great-great-grandmother, I go back to the Civil War, to slavery. So my great-great-grandmother, she was born in I think 1785. And then my great-great-grandmother was born in 1839. You said it looked like you do need one. Need what? Genocide. I'm listening. I'm sorry, man. I ain't paid attention to nobody comments. My baby girl Incognita been sweeping all the negative comments away, and I ain't had a chance to really just say anything. I really started this video with a good intentions. I ain't got no guests to keep my conversation, or how do you say, keep everything. Oh shit, I know what it is. It's getting hot as hell. And it's about to, man, it is getting hot as hell. Somebody said, damn, Snag, you be having designer belts and all that type of shit. I don't even know what type of belt this is. Some girl bought this shit from me. This white girl bought this belt for me. Y'all know how I say it. I didn't buy it. This dick bought it. Hey. What is it? What kind of belt is it? Can anybody tell me what kind of belt this is? I don't know. What kind of belt it is? It say Versace. This is a Versace belt. See, when you look that good. See, just imagine what I looked like 20 years ago. I'm telling you. Man, I used to be so sexy. I'm too sexy for myself. I'm too sexy now. Like, you can, I want you to go get, I want you, the only way you can get this though, you gotta find 4 48-year-olds that's 5'6" and a half, 5'7", and 120 pounds. If you find any black man my age, my weight class, with hair on their head, and 48 years old, I want you to just line that nigga up beside me and tell me who look better. Shit. You can't tell me. I know what I look like. I know the mirror don't lie, nigga. Shit. That's the problem with most of y'all. Y'all lying to y'allself. You see your ass look ugly, but you telling yourself you look good. Ain't that about a bitch? And then you see a nigga like me that look good, nigga, that come out the shoot looking good, nigga. I come out the shoot looking good, nigga. I woke up looking this way, nigga, this morning, nigga. Yeah. They get mad at me. I ain't mad at them. Hell, I ain't even looking at their ugly ass. I can't stand to look at ugly. So, shit. I got these niggas staring me down, nigga. Every time I walk in the room, they can't keep their eyes off me. Nigga, like, what's wrong with you, nigga? wrong with these niggas, man? I ain't mad at them, no, dog. I understand how they move, man. I don't move like they do, man. I'm different. Yeah, I'm gonna start back working out. I ain't worked out in a while. I usually just do this, do some burpees, twist my body up, get back right. I know I'm down right now. Every summertime, I go down to 120. In the wintertime, I go back up to like 130, 140. But I've been the same size all my life. It feel good to look this good. When you look this good, they feel good. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people get mad at me because I can stand in the sun and still brag that I got zero body fat. My metabolism don't operate like yours do. You know what I mean? I can eat a whole loaf of bread right now and it ain't finna do shit to me. Give me a cup of coffee, I'm gonna shit that shit right back out. Hey, how the fuck y'all doing? Don't get mad at the messenger. Get mad at the message. Hey! Something like that. Ain't that the way it's supposed to go? Just get upset at yourself inside of the message that points to you. That's the way it's supposed to go. Alright, man. I'm gonna take me a break. I'm gonna give me some mud. I am too blessed to be stressed this morning. I hope you feel the same way. I don't know why people don't like me. Who? Yeah, we ain't kill it. We ain't kill it. I said we didn't kill it. Oh, yeah, we got some. All right. A lot of things, the things that people don't want to talk about, I love talking about it. And when I was talking about it last week and told y'all it was gonna happen, y'all sit there and try to shake me off like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Didn't I tell y'all Biden was gonna drop out? Didn't I tell you Biden? They already see the momentum. They gonna have to regroup, but they can't regroup back. They can't regroup fast enough. Didn't I tell y'all? I told you. See, a couple weeks ago, after the debate, Biden had a meeting with Gavin Newsom, all the top, politicians that know how to lie real good on TV, right? And you can tell that Gavin Newsom had talked to Biden and tried to give him some of his tactics on how to slow down a little bit and catch his words. Gavin Newsom is the president. Every time he need to, see what happened was, have you ever heard how many times Gavin Newsom said in a sentence? Like, and so Biden started doing it the other night when he was dressing the union, uh, uh, he was doing good at first. I was like, yeah, Biden getting better. Somebody talked to his ass, showed him how to slow down and catch his words and shit. Like, but then he started saying shit, uh, we did create welfare. You know that, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Biden lost me, man. You heard how he talked about black people. I know a lot of black Americans, and all they talk about is how much money they spend on health care, and all that. That's really what most of their money go towards health care, child care, not health care, child care. All the black people that Biden know don't even have children, so how they spending their money on child care? Oh my God. Man, y'all know Donald Trump finna take this motherfucker back by storm, right? And thanks for everybody that gave me the 32 likes. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up, baby. Hey, they say the more likes I get in my videos, it's supposed to put me in the algorithm of a better YouTuber. Like, it's showing YouTube, hey, the people want this nigga. He want him. Man, fuck them niggas. Wait till I get the... Because there's a lot of comedians, man. A lot of people shows. I see they shit. I don't want no parts of it. I don't give a fuck about it. Don't know nothing about it. I don't even know them. A lot of people think they famous because they got a couple 100,000 followers or a couple million people follow. And I've never known who the fuck they was, don't know what they do. How did they get famous? Like that motherfucker Louis Belt. That nigga is not a comedian. But some kind of way, he keep breaking through doors of comedy that no other niggas can do from the Bay. Because he from the Bay, though, I understand. Them Bay niggas, they need them Bay niggas to network with the Southern Cal niggas. I understand how that shit work. But the Bay ain't got no real comedians? You telling me the Bay ain't got no real comedians? That's what the Bay got to offer? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no goddamn way. I know Oakland can do better than that, my nigga. I know Sacramento can do better than that. I know Fresno can do better than that. San Francisco can do better than that. But that's the biggest comedian out of goddamn Bay right now, Louis Belt. What kind of shit is that? In the black world. I don't understand y'all niggas. These niggas. Paying niggas who ain't funny. But they do that. They always shadow and sideline the funny niggas and lift up the gay not funny niggas because they all gay. And they doing some gay shit to be in there. If they ain't gay, they a drug addict. They alcoholic. And if you do alcohol and do drugs, you gonna do some gay shit eventually. They gonna trick your ass in one of the rooms one day. And once they get it, you go in that room and get tricked, you come out all devastated and shit. Motherfucker holding secrets against you. Then you start dibbling and dabbling, drinking more, getting on more drugs, dibbling and dabbling more. They say after the third, fourth time they hit you, you start to like it. Yep. That's what they say. So, I think, a lot of these niggas, well, I never wanted to be that famous or famous like that. Like, when I went to Hollywood and got to grinding and realized this is all, I had to lay across a couch or come and jump into a swimming pool butt naked, like, or come into a house, party butt, like, no, I ain't putting on no robes, putting on no goddamn animal masks, none of that. No, I'm straight. Man, look at me, man. Y'all wouldn't even want me in the room, man. Don't look like I be biting some shit up. I be tearing some shit up in that motherfucker. I'm a vampire, man. Have you ever been overcharged for something and felt violated? You know what I mean? Overcharged, charged too much. Felt like a motherfucker stuck their finger in your ass. Like, goddamn, you just violated the shit out of me. Like, have you ever got overcharged for something and felt violated? Like I ain't lying, man. That's what I feel when motherfuckers be overcharging me, man. And I'm a real shopper, man. I be going everywhere buying the same shit. And when they charge me more for something that I pay less somewhere else, I ain't lying, I jump. And I jump because it feel like somebody stuck their finger in my ass. I'm like, man, you just violated the shit out of me. God damn. How much you say that was? Man, I went to LA the other day and I stopped off the 10 freeway on Robinson's. And I accidentally pulled up to the Chevron station and the gas was goddamn $7.35. And I didn't even know it. I didn't pay no attention when I pulled into the drive. When I pulled up, only thing I seen was the 35, and I seen that slash. So I thought that slash was the slash of a 4, and I thought it was 435, but it really was the slash and a slash of a 7, because I just caught the slash in the 34, right? And I'm the type of person I always ask when I pay for my gas, how much is a gallon of gas? So I can pay for exactly how many gallons of gas I wanted to pay for. I asked him, I said, man, how much a gallon of gas? He said, $7.35. $7.35? I thought it said $4.30. I looked back out there, it said $7.35. I'm like, God damn. So 3 gallons of gas is $21.90. Damn. And I was in my mind, I was like, I'm thinking it's $3.35. I'm like, shit, $3.30 I can pay for $20. I can get 9 gallons. I thought I was gonna get 9 gallons. Shit, 8 gallons, 7 gallons, 20. For $3, 40 cents, I could have got, for $20, I could have got how many gallons? Y'all know I got a 4th grade education, but once I stack it, you're going to see how this shit works. I'm a mathematical genius. Watch this. Okay. If I was going to pay $3.30, that would have been, for 3 gallons, would have been $9.30. $9.90. And if I double that up, that'd have been 18. No, that'd have been 19. Damn. I need another blunt. How y'all doing? Come on in. Show me some love. Chevy on 26 is, what's up, man? All right, man, check this out. What I realized in life, man, today, I learned something new today, right? Guess what I learned new today? I learned how to save some money on our insurance, dog. Dog, do you know if you take your rims off your truck, put your stocks back on, take a picture of it and submit it to your insurance company when they ask you for pictures for your car, that your payments will be a lot cheaper? Like, as soon as you get your payments cheap, you know, your cheap insurance payment, then you put your rims back on, right? And you riding high quality insurance on high quality rims, dog. Yeah. This medical marijuana playing with my head right now. Man, I need prayer, y'all. I really need prayer. Because I just bought these lotto tickets. I scratched them and I lost one. I lost one. And I only won a ticket. So I get a ticket back. So I need y'all to pray for me. When I go back and trade this in and get that ticket back, that ticket got a hit. Cause this was my last little money. I done spent all my money on these scratches. Goddamn. Tell your insurance company you want to resubmit the photos of your car. You just got your car, you took it to the body shop, and they just resurfaced your whole car and got it shining clean and pretty. You just got your clear coat retouched. Tell them that, right? And they gonna tell you, okay, we want you to resubmit your pictures of your vehicle so we can put them in your car. And once you take the rims off and submit the pretty nice clean paint job, your payment's gonna go down, dog, like about 30%. Like 30%. I saved 30% this morning on my insurance, taking my rims off my car, for real. All right, man, what else I want to talk about? A lot of people don't like me. I don't know why. I try to be a likable person. I pray to be a likable person. I even ask God sometimes, God, how can I be a likable person? Sometimes you got to ask God, man. When you just can't figure it out on your own, you say, I'm dusty. I am a little dusty right now, dog. I'm rusty like a motherfucker, man. But it's cool though, you know. I can be dusty. I got an air compressor in the shop. I can spray myself off, get all that dust off me, and clean the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Most people in life in America don't have that opportunity, or how do you say, that privilege, to be able to use them type of tools and own that type of stuff and be able to maneuver like that. Corey Johnson, what's up, brother? Blessed like a train wreck, bro. At least your content, though, I guess. People don't understand my content. They don't understand that I am the show. Shut the fuck up. Listen. Pay attention. Respect the man. Respect this man. This man done been through a lot of shit. This man know a lot of shit. And y'all gotta sit there and slowly decipher it out of him. Cause I ain't getting paid for this shit yet. Once I start getting paid for this shit, I'ma start unleashing valuable information to all you motherfuckers that's gonna be beneficiary to all you motherfuckers for the rest of your life. But we cannot start the process until the process begin with these white folks. These white folks ain't paying me for this attention. They paying everybody else that y'all watch, but they ain't paying me. And I'm going to say something that everybody going to listen to. I'm going to say something that somebody going to believe, and they going to see the foresight, and they going to understand. You know, life is real. This gift card will make your grocery trip perfect. I don't do gift cards. I don't do food stamps. I pay for cash for everything. Everything. Cash is king. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that believes that cash is king? You must be that racist guy I heard about. I'm not racist, brother. I'm prejudiced. It's a big difference. Big difference. I hate a lot of people. White, black, Asian, persuasion, Jewish. I hate a lot of people. I'm like God, man. God hate. What makes you think we don't supposed to hate? Nice 2005 videos. Yeah, I got some videos. No, I ain't been on YouTube that long, man. I started YouTube like 2007. You shouldn't live in the past. Move forward. I'm living in the future, brother. Everything I do is 2024 and beyond. Everything that I think of, everything that I buy, everything that I'm pursuing is beyond. I don't think in my past, man. I just talk about it. I talk about it to be an example for other people who's lost and confused in this world and don't have no direction, and understand that You need to be focusing on yourself a little bit more because it's people out here in the world that really been through some things, and they got more than you. They gonna have more than you, and they will always have more than you because you sitting there tripping on your past. You sitting there tripping on the ones who hurt you in the past. See, I don't dwell on my past, man. I served 17 years in prison, and I don't think about a day that I spent in that motherfucker with nobody. So I think about a lot of y'all, man, that just don't know how to move forward and move on, how to reset your life and change everybody inside of it, family, friends, the people that you talk to, the way that you talk, the way that you dress, the way that you act, the way that you conduct yourself. Like, I'm a complete 360. If anybody met me 20 years ago and see me today, they'd be like, what the fuck, man? You done turned to a straight black white boy, man. You businessman. You a Republican. You Jen, you got my truck open out there? Cause somebody just called me like, you out here in the truck?
Vivian just got some.
Oh, Vivian and my mom out there? Nah, I'm thinking she out there. She out there at school. There at school. Man, this the type of bullshit. No, cut out my truck. Somebody just called in, made it sound like they was standing in front of my truck looking for a haircut. I walk out here, ain't nobody out here. What's up, boss man? I do, but I don't. That's just my advertising fee.
I got some real ones, huh?
No, I got real ones.
You got a real one?
Yeah.
I got some from Florida, so.
Mine's Mississippi. How you doing, man? OG. What you drive trucks?
You got a drive truck?
18 wheeler? So you got those from Florida?
Yeah, my wife just came from Florida.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
from Florida.
Okay.
And
You Haitian?
nah, I'm a nigga.
I'm reading your chain. I'm reading your chain.
Oh,
That's,
I made that.
you made that? That's
Yeah,
cool. That's a good
yeah.
piece of work. I used to have a little Haitian cat, man, that he had a unique piece on like that. You know, some
No, I ain't. The nigga, man.
straight nigga.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That's good. Do?
No.
You special around here?
They have a couple of them out here off of